My name is Robert Hernandez. I'm from the Wintun tribe, registered California Indian. I'm here today to bless this lodge in a good way. It's ground, sacred ground, and speak a little bit about the Sweat Lodge and some of my elders and where I come from and the knowledge that I picked up on the way. That's what I call the Red Road. Right now, I'd like to take this time and thank Grandfather, man, for bringing me here. And I would like to light this medicine. And I'm going to go to my left, the sacred way, and bless this lodge and this ground today. And I ask you to join me on my walk and pray with me in a good way. So, Grandfather, thank you. Thank you very much, Grandfather, for allowing me to bless this ground and this lodge today. I thank you, Creator. Thank you for everything today. I ask you, Grandfather, to guide me in a good way. I ask you, Grandfather, to touch my heart and make me strong today. Let me know what you want me to say today, Grandfather, in a good way. Use me, Grandfather, in a good way. Tell these people what you want, Grandfather. Here I am, Grandfather. I ask you, Grandfather, man. Bless me, Grandfather. Keep me strong. Keep this ground strong. Keep the lodge going. Keep the people going. Oh. Oh, I'd like to share with you people today. Those people that are all over. The lodge is a special thing. It's a thing for you. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. But it all depends on you, an individual. When you come here to a sweat lodge, you come here in a good way. You come here to get pure, to purify, to let Grandfather, the Creator, know how you feel, how your heart is, how your body is. If you're sick, ask for healness, ask for strength, for knowledge, for wisdom. Grandfather is here for you. You can pray for your family, you can pray for your loved ones, you can pray for the sick ones, you can pray for the old people, the young people, the newborn, the unborn, the two-legged, the four-legged, the ones that fly, the ones that swim, and the ones that passed over. These grounds, man, have been here for a long time. People are just now coming around to using them and try to understand them. It's not hard to learn. You got to want to learn. You got to open up your mind, your heart, your feelings. You got to open up everything. When you enter the sweat lodge, you got to be ready to give to the Creator, because that's what He asked you for. Give your whole self to the Creator. Let Him take care of you. Ask Him for love, respect, help. He will teach you all these things that you ask for. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to have the heart for it. 25 years ago, I gave myself to the Creator. I had a backslide. I did terrible things. I went to the penitentiary because I was behind alcohol and drugs. I didn't believe in nothing. I didn't even believe in myself. I was introduced, man, to a few elders that were inside, that know the sweat lodge, that know the medicine. They pulled me to the side one day and asked me, hey, look at you, man, you're young. You got a long life ahead of you. I'm talking about elders, man, that's been in the penitentiary for the rest of their life, that's never going to see the outside world. I was blessed by the Creator. I was given another chance to come out to the real world and let the people know what it is, man, to be somebody. You can be somebody. Be yourself. Not what somebody wants you to be. The alcohol is not the problem. The drug is not the problem. You are the problem. You have to get control. Grandfather didn't promise you nothing. You got to learn to pray. This is the place to do it. This is the place where you can learn. Get the knowledge, the wisdom, the strength. I know. I sweated inside 7 years. I asked for Grandfather for forgiveness. I asked him if I could tend fire. I got to know my elders. I learned the songs. I learned to pray. 3 years later, man, I was pouring water. I was accepted. I was given the honor to pour water for the brothers that came to the lodge. Then I was taught to run the bear lodge. I wake the bear up, I put him to sleep. Let me tell you, man, I've been straight. No alcohol, no drugs. I came out after 11 and a half years in the penitentiary. I got 4 years out here right now, clean time. Getting ready to get off parole. Getting ready, man, to build my own lodge. And I want people to come and listen to what's going on here. I know how to run a sweat lodge. Grandfather gave me this medicine. He blessed me with this knowledge and this strength so I could help people that need help, that want help. This lodge here, man, is for you. It's not because some brother built it or somebody, man, has a place where they can put a lodge. Grandfather put this lodge here for a reason. The reason is he wants you to come and sweat. He gave this man the opportunity, man, to open up the medicine for you to come and join him in a sweat. This is the place to be when you're sick and you want help. Maybe you don't want to go in there and sweat. Maybe you need to come here and sit and listen and watch and talk to somebody. That's a good thing. You don't have to sweat. But one day, man, you may want to sweat. You don't have to go in there and set 4 rounds. You're going to go in there whenever round you want to go in. Grandfather closes his doors to nobody. It doesn't matter what color you are. You don't come here saying, oh, I don't want to sweat because there's a white guy here. Oh, I don't want to sweat because there's a black man here. Oh, I don't want to sweat because there's a Mexican here. No, you don't come here for them reasons. You come here to get well. You come here, man, to sweat, to ask for help, strength. Because when you go in there and you sit there and you start asking the Creator, you don't worry about the next man sitting there. He's there for the same reason you are. To talk to the Creator, to get right, to get the medicine and the help and the support he needs. That's what it's all about, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, nephews. This is where it's at. This is where it's happening. You want to get right? Get a hold of people like Morrow that has a sweat. Ira Gimel got one down there. Betty Rancheria got one. They're coming. They're all over the place. All you have to do, man, is get up and bring yourself there. Create an open door for you. That's what it's all about, bro. Myself, man, I think it's the most powerful medicine that anybody can accept it. And I mean, I don't care what color you are. If you want to get right, man, this is the place to be. You want to get stronger and live a better life and feel better about yourself, I ask you, man, from my heart, man, think about this. Give it a try. Like I said, going inside a sweat may not be for you, but being around people, man, that you can talk to, that will understand you, that can work with you, being part of, man, the ceremony when it's going on, you are being blessed. Because I'll tell you why. When you walk on these grounds, it's sacred grounds. You're part of the ceremony. Remember that. That's the important thing to remember. If you need to talk to somebody one-on-one, let these people know. You want to tend fire? Ask about it. It's not hard. It's a simple thing. The Creator made it simple. He gave you the stones, He gave you the ground, He gave you the willows, He gave you the air you breathe, He gave you everything. All you got to do is use it in the right way, and you become stronger. My grandmother was a Wintun doctor. Her name is Elizabeth Viola Sis. I was born here in Shasta County. I've been here all my life. A lot of people, man, that know who I am, what I'm about, where I've been, what I've done. But you know what? It doesn't make me a bad person. That's the past. What counts is what you do with your life in the future. Go forward, not backward. I go forward. This today was a big opportunity for me today. I was blessed. It was an honor to be here, to come here and speak. And I hope, man, that Grandfather restores me and takes me other places like this, where I can talk to people, speak to people, tell them what I know. I'm here to help. I gave myself to the Creator. I'm here to help anybody that needs help. You people out there, man, that think, man, that, you know, alcohol and drugs are the problem. No, alcohol and drugs is not your problem. The problem is you. You got to get right. Think about yourself. Get your mind right, your heart right. Once you get that right, man, you're going to realize, man, alcohol and drug is not the problem. You are your problem. You got to start loving yourself, caring for yourself, getting well, getting healthy. That's just what this is all about. Everybody thinks, well, I'm an alcoholic and I'm a druggie. Because you drank alcohol and because you got involved in a lot of drugs and it brought you down, okay. Ask the Creator for forgiveness and get yourself back up. Get well with this mind, this heart that the Creator gave you. That's where it's at, brother. Sisters, elders. I look at the little one sitting over there. He's here today and joined me in a good way. I like that because he hears everything that's going on. And there's something that I might say today, man, that's going to sit in his mind. And he's going to be asking later on about it. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? He's going to ask his dad, or he's going to ask his uncle, he's going to ask his mom. But he got a taste of that medicine today, and that's what's important. You guys got to start thinking about your next generation. Here I am, 60 years old, and I talk to my grandchildren all the time. I talk to my son all the time. I talk to my sisters, other people. I meet people like Morrill here and there. Gentlemen standing up in front of me today. These people here, man, are trying to do something. Not only trying, they want to do something. They want to help. And that's the main thing. Grandfather didn't promise you anything. He gave you life. He put you here on earth to take care of yourself. Oh, Grandfather, I thank you again today, Grandfather, for letting me speak from my heart. I wish I had time to say more, and maybe I will. Maybe there'll be another opportunity, another thing coming my way. But only you can make it happen, and I can make it happen, because I know that I want to help the people. I would say this. 5 more months, January 23rd, man, I get off parole. I'll be a free man again. People think, oh, you'll go back to alcohol and drugs and back to what the old life, what you were doing. Yeah, I hear them say all this. But being out here right now, like I am right now, man, I'm thinking about my grandchildren. What can I do to make a better future for them? Stay off the drugs, stay off the alcohol. Show them how to work. Show them how to be responsible for themselves. Show them the right way. Help them with them when they got a problem. If they don't understand something, sit down, take the time and explain to them. Introduce them to the sweat lodge and bring them with you when you sweat. Let them try it out. Allow them to try it out on their own when they're ready. I have one right now that's saying, Grandpa, what's all the sweat lodge? It get hot in out here, man. It's hot and you get burned in there. So I take the time and explain what it's all about, how to do it. And I told him that once you had enough and you say, oh, Grandfather, open the door. Everything stops. The door will open. You can come out when you want to. Nobody can stop you from coming out of there. The Creator says that door opens and closes when you ask. Nobody is forced to stay in there and get hurt. I don't know how a lot of people run their lodges. I've been to a few, man, that I asked the Creator for permission to leave because they were there to hurt people, not to help people. Make a fire too hot or it burns them up and the brother's laying there hauling and crying because he's hurting. That's not right. And you see something that's not right, man, and sitting there and trying to be a part of it and trying to concentrate on what you're doing, man. I know how you feel, man. I would ask to open the door and permission to leave too, because that's what it's all about. If you don't speak up for your own right and how you feel and express your own feelings, what you got to say, people are not going to understand you. And you go ahead and sit there and suffer. Just like right now, a lot of you people are out there suffering because you got no other place to go for help, because you don't know where to go for help. I got brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts. Some of them do drugs, some of them do alcoholics. Some of them are very clean people. But I love them all, and I pray for them all. And that's the most important thing. I'm looking forward to the day, man, when I get off this parole, that I can come here and be a part of this lodge again. I miss it so much. I want to make the fire. I want to talk to the elders. I want to say my prayers. I want to sit inside this lodge, man, and with my family, with my brothers and sisters, and hear their prayers and pray with them and help them get stronger. I want to pour water again. I run a bear lodge. People want to know what a bear lodge is about. Well, I run 4 consecutive rounds. And when the time comes, man, how these rounds are run, I will teach you. And I will teach you one step at a time. There's no rushing through it and the ceremony's over. It's time to go home. No, I don't believe in that. I give each and everybody that's in there a chance to speak with the Creator on his own terms, why he's there, what he needs, what he's asking for. This lodge don't belong to me, it don't belong to Morrow, it don't belong to anybody. It belongs to Grandfather, the Creator. He's the one, man, that tell you if he wants you there or not. He's the one that will tell you, man, that you know what, you're in the wrong place. Go home and straighten up and come back again. He's the one that's going to tell you. You think that a brother, man, that's sitting there and pouring water, man, is a medicine man? No, he's not. He's one of Grandfather's children that is taught, that is given the honor, man, to pour water for the Creator. For him. This is his ceremony, not mine. His ceremony. He has to say so. That's what it's all about, man. Believe in what's going on here. Why you're here. Who's running the lodge. Grandfather uses me in a spiritual way. He might tell me come back here next week and sit in a sacred circle with whoever he invites to tell you about the 4 cycles of life. I know the 4 cycles of life. I know about the 4 directions. I know about the 4 consecutive rounds. I know a lot. But it's not knowing, it's sharing. I'd like to see about 35 young elders right here. Out of one of them elders, Grandfather's going to pick a water pourer. Going to teach that young buck. Even the women, they could be part of this sacred circle. It could be anybody. So don't think, man, that because you are chosen, that you're somebody special. You're not. I'm not special. I'm no better than any brother that's next to me. To the right, to the left. That sits in the 4 corners. You ask, I would ask, oh, would you tend fire for me today? Were you given the honor, man, to get the elders ready for the ceremony? It could be anybody. You don't have to be a firekeeper to bring the elders in for the sweat. I tell you one thing, I'd rather be in the sacred circle sweating, praying to grandfather, asking for more strength than to be the chosen one to pour water. But grandfather gave me that honor because it's a high, powerful gift from the Creator to give me the knowledge I have and other water pourers, not just myself, that honor to sit there, run the ceremony for the Creator, and make sure that everybody that comes in this lodge is in a safe place. That his heart is looking out for each and every individual in there. That's what he's got to be. He's got to care about everybody in there. He's got to realize that all them brothers and them sisters or whoever's in that sacred circle, man, is in his hand because grandfather, man, put them there in his hand. So he's got to look out for them, take care of them while they're in there. A lot of people, man, fall out in there. A lot of people, man, can't handle it in there. And when that happens, man, that water pourer better be ready, man, to have that door open, or that brother don't suffocate, or that brother don't die in there. That can happen. Dehydrated. Get too hot, have a heart attack, a stroke. Those things happen in there. I've seen them happen in there. But you got to be prepared, man, you know. And the brother sitting next to you, that's his responsibility also, not just the water pourer, not just the fire keeper. The brother to your left, as you go around in the sacred circle, you make sure that brother's okay. If that brother starts wobbling inside while you're running the ceremony or falls forward or falls backwards, man, you make sure that brother's breathing. You reach over and touch that brother, make sure he's okay. If he doesn't start breathing, you say, "Hello, grandfather, open the door, brother down." That door is going to come open. That brother's going to come out of there, or sister, whoever it may be. Always pay attention to what's going on in there, always. Stay strong. I thank you again, grandfather, man, for allowing me here today. I thank you, man, for the blessing. It's an honor. I thank Morrow for coming to get me. I feel good about this. I feel strong about it. And I'm looking forward to another day like this. And more people come and join us and see what's going on here. We don't have to have a ceremony to do this. Sit here and get knowledge. Speak. Join. You don't have to have a ceremony. Oh, well, we're having a sweat. Come and sweat with me. Oh, we're going to have a gathering. We're going to light the fire and we're going to talk about the sweat lodge and teach you what goes on in there. Show you people what's happening here, why this lodge is built, what it's for. Then next week we're going to have a sweat lodge, sweat ceremony. Oh, wow. I'm coming. Tell them first what you're going to do. And then invite them. You get more. You get more medicine that way by letting people know what's going on. You light the fire. Put 7 stones for the 7 arrows. What's the 7 arrows? A lot of people don't know about the 7 arrows. Or you put 16 stones. Why 16? A lot of people don't know why 16. Why does the lodge have 16 ribs? Does anybody know? This is what I'm talking about. You invite these people here and you set them in a circle and you explain to them what goes on in that ceremony. What for them to expect. I'm sure you'll have a big gathering. Oh, amen. Thank you, Grandfather.